Hello and welcome to Round 1 Front 9 coverage of the 2024 Seneca Spring Fling, presented by Discmania and Down South Discs. Catch cam today is Riker West. Drone footage by Jonathan Winrow. And commentary team today is Ulmer and Ryan Monn. On the card today is Ryan Monn from Simpsonville, South Carolina. Rico Garcia from Boiling Springs, South Carolina. Barry Schultz from Hamptonville, North Carolina. And Dylan Seppala from Taylor, South Carolina. Hole 1 on the Seneca Championship course is a par 3, 340-foot rip across the athletic fields, and it has a continuous slope downhill all the way to this basket, which is elevated. Be careful with those early putts.
First up, we got myself on the box. I'm throwing an ESP Buzz, just trying to keep it straight at the pin. It's very straight hole. You just want to kind of keep laser straight.
It's like a little right at the bottom of the hill.
Yeah, I thought it was more of a right to the left, and it didn't really help out. It was about
you know what Rico's throwing here?
I think he's throwing a Buzz as well. Yeah. I think he's probably had this disc in his bag for about a year and a half now.
That looks pretty solid right there. Maybe just a hair right?
Yep.
Oh yeah, that'll do. He can still straddle out uphill for that one. There's me driving the side-by-side back after blowing the horn back in the woods. Sorry, Barry.
Nah, he's good. He's jamming. He's got his headphones in. I have no idea what he's throwing here.
I'm guessing maybe a rock.
I would say either rock or maybe leopard. But, I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, I noticed it was kind of a faster speed disc, but Dylan lining up the tomahawk.
Oh, is he really? Oh, wow.
And he's not going to go for it, though.
Oh.
I think this is
The old fake out for the camera. I like it.
A CT Wasp from him.
Which wasp?
A CT Wasp.
See, oh,
Pretty
yeah.
tough.
Oh.
I was wondering how that got there.
That's unfortunate there. Now, do you have a clear line here?
It's pretty much clear.
Looks like it. Oh.
It's about one little tree in the way on the left, maybe
Yeah.
pull it a little right. But
Still good bid. Ooh.
I think this is Dylan's first tournament since like Hub City Halloween Open back in October. So
Oh, really? I didn't know he took that long of a break.
he moved up to New Hampshire with his now fiance.
Okay. Well, I guess you can't play too much up there that time of year.
No. Rico for his 2.
Oh, tickle, tickle, no love.
Everybody else is just gonna come in and clean up their 3s. It's very wet out today. Kind of drizzled in the morning, so everybody's trying to take their time and make sure their disc is dry before they throw the shot.
Yeah, we got a bunch of rain the night before. It looks like it's for this first round, it's raining slightly, but not quite as much as it did the night before. All right, hole 2, we got a par 3, 355. It goes straight down the tunnel until you see these posts in the middle here. Then it curves over to the right. Most righties are throwing a stand-up forehand or either a backhand that turns over late.
believe Dylan is throwing a Zeus here. Trying to get his grip right with the water coming down.
Oh boy, that's no fun. What are you throwing here, Ryan?
I think I'm throwing a Venom. This is one I've had in my bag since the Venom really came out. It's one of the flatter first runs ones, and it's beat up to fairly straight now.
I gotcha.
Kind of pops up the flat and fades on the forehand.
Oh yeah, still have that dependable hyzer at the end. Oh yeah.
Pops up a little too straight, I think. Yeah.
It's like a nice kick in the middle. Should be easy up and down from there.
I think Rico's also throwing a first run Venom here. This is a little newer and a little more dummy, so I expect this one to have a little more of a bite at the end.
It's like inside.
Yeah.
Oh
It gets
yeah.
through nicely though.
Very nice. That'll do.
Barry just playing the turnover to the middle. Or maybe you can try to get there. I wasn't really too sure. That's beautiful.
Oh yeah.
And that's how you want to draw the turnover up right there.
Oh absolutely.
Dylan from a very rough spot. He's going roller?
Oh, looks like he hit someone on the ground and immediately turned it left.
Maybe a win
That is
on the ground or
unfortunate.
something.
It looks like he made it all the way through the gap and to the ground only to hit something on the ground.
Going forehand zone, and it's just
Oh, just a
Fade
little
out.
too stable, but it still looks like it's down there a good ways.
little zone pitch up. Came out kind of early. First upshot of the day. Didn't have much time to practice because of the rain this morning. Just Barry.
Little floaty semi run. Oh, from downtown.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the nice little nose up Annie standstill putter shots. Oh yeah,
Now Rico for his birdie. Yeah. Must be scary following that.
yeah, exactly. Oh, Barry big putted him.
I would say not even a putt. That was a full throw. Dylan for his bogey, I believe.
Boom, nice putt.
Rico for his par. So now the rain's starting to slow down a little bit, but it still makes you think like there's still some moisture coming out of the air, and if you get it under your thumb while you're trying to putt or throw, it makes
Yep.
you
Oh yes.
go back to your towel, readjust.
Kind of just wet enough to mess with you. Good putt there.
Hole 3 is a par 4, 476 feet. You want to play a backhand through this gap that gently fades off to the left. Normally takes a good skip with either a mid or a fairway, and then have a little forehand pitch in this very odd shaped green that kind of goes a lot more right than you think. Barry going with the fairway driver, I believe.
Oh yeah. That's
Maybe a little
down
inside.
nice.
Oh yeah, that's money though.
Oh, watch out, catch cam.
Hit that little
That's
walking
very
pole.
nice.
I'm going with a Malta here, a nice overstable mid-range. Just trying to hit it flat and let the stability of the disc do the rest.
And that kind of prevents you from throwing it through the gap where you can have that easy upshot. I like it.
Ooh, that's how about that?
Little tickle there, but still not too much trouble.
Yeah, the fairway's weird because I feel like I'm better at hitting gaps with the mid-range, and the fairway, if I hit it right, I'm going to go too long and not really have any approach into the green. I think Rico's taking his T-bird here.
Ooh.
Rico might have my favorite
That's
form of
very
disc golf.
nice. I guess you got to challenge that corner of those trees there, but you get through it, and it's, oh man, that's a whole lot easier of an up. A little semi-run jump putt.
I think Dylan's going Raptor here. Miss it.
Oh no.
Kick near 17's basket.
Now he may have an ankle there at it though.
Yeah, I think this going down to a knee really eliminates trying to go for the basket, but he's gonna.
Oh man.
Going with that same Raptor.
Oh. The leg has skipped up some.
I'm going with an Avalanche here, which is a very overstable 9-speed from DGA, and I just wanted to do that essentially, but I didn't pick the zone or something because I wanted the reliable skip with the fast driver.
Oh, Barry Schultz forehand. That's what I'm talking about, ladies and gentlemen. Did that skip up into the bottom of the cage?
I don't believe so. Rico, eyeing up the jump putt, didn't like how much of an angle he had to put on it, so I was just going to throw a little chip forehand.
Yep. Easy threezy.
Dylan, this is a very rough spot to be because it's hard to get out to the left side where there is no trees, or a bigger gap, I should say. But he has like a 2-foot window through here. He's gonna hit another one and kick to about 30.
Oh, his first 3 holes beating up Dylan pretty heavily.
I think Barry's putting with a Nova.
Really?
That's what I was observing. I was also slightly confused, but
wow.
whatever
Maybe
works.
the rain, I guess.
Yeah, maybe
it's a different grip on the putter. Maybe
the XT is a little grippier.
Yeah.
I'm gonna clean up my birdie here. And I think Rico is too, and Dylan's gonna take a 6, I think.
Hole 4, we got a par 4, 488 feet. Have a dog leg to the right. Basically got to challenge these trees in the middle of the fairway. Kind of stand something up around that kind of finishes straighter, or a big turnover and kind of push that ceiling. The green's definitely a little deadly as well with the elevation around it.
Backhand turnover is a very tough play right now. It's that the limbs kind of have rain on them and are drooping down a little even more.
Oh no to oh yes. That looked like a fairway driver backhand through there?
I think it might be that or a rock, but I'm unsure. I'm going Nuke OS.
Okay.
Just rip it over on Annie, have it come out.
Now, are you trying to push those middle trees on the left side of them or the right?
I'm trying to go inside of them, but I
Oh boy.
pull it, but it gets a good skip.
Whee!
And gets to a really good spot, honestly.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Well, that low, I think that was about as fortunate as you could ask for.
Yeah. I think Rico's going Sexton Firebird here.
Okay.
I think this is the 2022. So these ones are pretty overstable.
Yeah.
Little inside, maybe?
Yep, little inside.
Push it, push it.
I think Dylan's going with that same Zeus. A little high. Yeah, but it's going to get through. That backside's a lot more forgiving than it looks on camera. You see the discs get through more times.
Did you do your yoga this morning, Rico?
Pulling out roadie.
Oh, man, limber. Uh-oh. Just a little nose up and stalled out.
There's some weird lines through this left side of the fairway, but very doable. Just got to be able to shape it. And
Yeah, most of it's pretty open until you get to that second level of trees.
Barry knows how to shape a shot.
Oh, yeah. He's been playing woods golf forever.
I think this is a UV Adam Hammis zone. This run's pretty overstable, but it's not like the most overstable run.
I was about to say, it seems like that was
it's a good stability.
broke in for good.
I'm going jawbreaker zone here, trying to hit the gap and turn, but just barely hit that one. Rico, think he's throwing a bird? Just something that's going to hold?
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Sit.
Now.
Oh, that's down the hill.
I think it did. I had two gaps, either an Annie or this hyzer I think I'm about to take. And really weird. Should have probably put my towel down under my knee, but didn't do that. I'm going to pitch a hyzer. It's going to hit one up there, but kind of sit around 15 feet.
Yep. Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
Here's Rico, kind of in a puddle. Took him a little bit to get his stance.
Yeah, the
trying
bottom.
to see if he's good with the card. Then he almost makes it.
Yeah, that
Barry.
right side of the green's pretty rough on that elevation change.
Barry for birdie.
Boom. Very nice birdie. Back to back, long ones.
Dylan kind of sat down nicely.
Yeah. Looks like he had pretty good footing there.
Mm-hmm.
And after the first three holes, he is
Rejoicing
ecstatic,
with the
taking a par.
Yep.
Look at him smiling. There he is.
Runs away. You can't see him behind the tree. But just want to take my time with this one. This one's a weird one. To where it's,
Ooh, strong side,
you'll
baby.
see a lot
Strong
of those today
side.
where they kind of.
Yeah, anytime your hands are iffy, you got a little bit wet, but not really.
Hole 5, par 3, 320 feet. Play as a backhand straight shot with minimal fade at the end. You want to kind of aim at this grouping of trees on the right side with the pink tape around it and get a good gentle fade off of it. Going too far left brings in the slope of the other side of the green, which makes it a pretty tough putt.
I think most people's targets that set of pine trees right there where he's going at, and just barely miss him left.
Yeah, I'm aiming at that tree with the pink ribbon around it for sure. I'm going breaker here, which is has a good stability in a putter, but also has minimal glide. So you can throw it pretty hard and it won't go over that 320-foot mark.
Yep. When I first started playing, I had a zone and a breaker in my bag, just breaker just for a little bit straighter shots.
Yep, exactly. Going on a good amount of hyzer, just barely misses that tree and gets a good little check.
Very nice. Putting back uphill at it too.
I think Dylan's going with that CT Wasp again.
Yep.
Looks like he trusts this mid a lot.
Whoa.
Still like
Wow.
20 feet away. Rico going rock X3, I think.
Okay. Some he can pull on and still come back.
I think this honestly is very similar to my breaker play, just a little faster. Just a little early, I think.
Oh no. Look like it's straight down, still in bounds.
Yeah, he went past that OB creek you hear behind him right now.
Oh wow, you can definitely hear it flowing.
Yeah, there's a lot of with the rain we got last night. That creek is very high. You'll see it come into play on the next hole and hole 10 for sure.
Yep. Most times of the year, that creek's almost bone dry.
Dylan for birdie.
Oh yeah, there we go. Very nice, sir.
And Barry for another birdie. And then Rico's going to tap in the lone par on the card.
Hole 6, we got a par 4, 409 feet. After the initial swamp area there that they got the bridge over, it turns a little bit to the right and then kind of pushes straight all the way to the basket up on the mound. Most backhand righties are throwing a driver, and hopefully it skips up and gives them a long look for a possible eagle.
Barry's going a halo driver. I think it, I don't remember what it is, maybe a turn? But just a little.
Oh boy,
really out of the
that's not the one you want to hit. I can't wait till we add the extra long tee pad before next year.
Yeah, he's sick. I'm going with a forehand fork just to hit the gap and skip back. I'm playing this one for birdie. My backhand high field to turn isn't the greatest. Trying to work on that right now, but just play the easy birdie on this one. It's a very overstable force.
Easy peasy threesy right there.
Yeah, get a good skip up.
Oh yeah, still got a good angle at it.
I think Dylan's going vulture here. Gonna pull it a little bit and get through.
Oh, got through the small gap. That's what I'm talking about.
Outdrives me somehow.
He's due one of those.
Rico going Joey Bucket's Tour Series Lutz. Lutz is kind of in between stability of a Thunderbird and an Undertaker. So it's right in the little pocket there.
Yeah.
So. Barry checking out his options. I would suspect a patent pending from him here.
Uh-oh.
And that's what's going to happen. One of the best patent pending throwers in our game. Probably going some sort of mid here, maybe a fairway.
Yeah, I would say something straighter to understable mid.
Yeah, maybe like a beat up Rocky's hat for a little bit. Yeah, it kind of gets through nicely. Has a long look at it.
Yep. I think having any look from that lie is pretty good.
Yeah. Just jump putting onto the basket, taking the easy birdie.
Yep, easy threesy. Stick to the plan. I like it.
Now, if we were playing this course in the final round and I was back a couple strokes, I might go for the eagle, but there's no need to go for it right now in the first round.
Oh yeah.
Dylan's gonna
Not with birdies so easy
Exactly.
to get.
Yeah. Rico.
Ooh. BE aggressive. I like it.
Another Barry Schultz
Oh,
forehand
man.
for you.
That's what I'm saying. Glad we caught this on footage.
Yeah, that'd be fine.
Oh yeah.
Little
Like
easy
it
play.
landed flat. Oh.
Rico.
Rico just on the par train.
Yep. Good back-to-back birdies there for Dylan.
Very nice. You always like, after having a rough few holes, getting a couple birdies in a row.
This is definitely the 5, 6, 7 stretch is one of the easier 3-stretch of holes in the course for sure.
And I'm sure most of the pro divisions, wanting a birdie at least on hole 6.
Yes. I mean, I feel like most guys here are probably playing for the eagle. Are trying to have a long look at it.
Yep.
If not,
At least an easy bird.
Yep.
Hole number 7, we got a par 3, 226 feet downhill. The basket sits just across a creek, which is probably very high, definitely higher than this video here. You can see how low it is. Nice little touch shot downhill. What are you throwing here?
I'm going back to this breaker here. Trying to throw a flat through the gap, get minimal fade, and kind of let the no glide of the disc do it, and hit.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah.
Nice and soft landing.
Yep. Yeah, I didn't know it was safe or not, but I saw the cameraman pan back to behind the basket, so I was like,
usually a good sign.
That's got to be safe. think Dylan is throwing a Luna here. Oh, shit. Yeah, they'll be fine.
Now you safe on the short side?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, safe on the short side. Got a pretty good run at it, but it's gonna be odd with the downhill slope. Barry probably going some sort of AVR here, I would expect. Still.
Very nice.
Yep.
Oh yeah. Nice little cut roll back to it.
Rico's throwing a Casaplaza Recco here. Very neutral putter. I think it's the K1. Is that the premium? K1.
Yeah, K1 plastic. Yep.
Yeah, similar to mine right there. Maybe a little further.
Oh. Good
Rico.
bid.
For his
Should have easy tap in.
I believe Rico putts with putter line roaches.
He does. Great putt.
Mm-hmm.
Nice birdie, sir.
That's a scary one. Looking right back at the creek.
Oh yeah, death putt. Never, never a
it's
doubt.
Scary, but the creek shouldn't really come in your mind. If you miss, if you hit anything, you should stop. But if you airball, honestly, you could easily go in the water with how
Well,
high it
that's
is
the
right
mentality. I would assume that most pros can anticipate inside the circle that they're going to hit something.
now. Yeah. I feel like with me, if I'm inside 40,
Exactly.
I'm relying on myself to hit metal for sure. Here's the first real putt of the round. It's about 20 feet here.
Strong side again,
They
baby.
keep just hitting left side, going through, and then hitting the back and going in. Which obviously I'll take them if they're going in, but Barry for his two.
Boom.
That's that
Oh,
Nova
wait.
again. Hole 8, par 4, 495 feet. Straight through this gap. And then you got to miss all these squirrely trees in the middle and fade left. You want to get to around here on your drive. And then kind of pitch up the hill either through this gap the drone's flying or a forehand up on the other side. I'm going with a Malta again, just trying to hit this gap on maybe a baby Annie and have it flex out. I was going Athena, which is a fairway in practice, and just going a little long. Oh,
Whoa.
try not to fall, and it just hits a middle one.
Looks like it just tickled it left some. Looks like it's still left side fairway.
Yeah, I kicked right into a big puddle as well.
Take off your shoes and socks.
Ow.
Play it as it lies.
I'm pretty sure that's not allowed in the PDGA rulebook. You can't take your shoes off to go get your disc out of water. I was playing the chess.com and hole 14. I threw my disc in the water and couldn't take my shoes off because it's a quote-unquote undressing rule. You have to have shoes on to throw your disc.
Wow, learn something new every day. I need to read my TD manual a couple more times.
Yep. Raven Newsom saved me a stroke on that one.
Don't tell anybody.
Rico's going back to that T-bird again. This is a pretty neutral T-bird. I think this is a Avery T-bird. Yeah, that's what you want. Dylan, I am really unsure what he's throwing here. I think it's back to that same green Raptor actually.
Oh no.
Just kind of gonna pitch his zone back to the middle and try to take his par. Barely missed that one.
Oh
Right?
yeah, getting
That's perfect,
skinny.
though. Barry, after a pretty solid drive, I would say this is where it's not a bad spot to be. Have an angle to the pin.
Whoa.
Slips, hits a tree,
Oh, get back left.
but still.
Okay,
Still right in the
good
middle.
kick out into the middle. Oh yeah, he can still save his par.
Here I am. Going forehand roller, just trying to play back to that bottom of the hill so I can maybe have a jump putt. Yep.
Okay, yeah.
much how I wanted
Nice
to do
straight
that.
shot, all the way uphill. It's definitely a good angle at it, giving it a semi-run.
Rico going zone here.
Looks like you got a pretty open shot between those trees.
Yeah, this should be a pretty simple approach. There's one like little leaning tree right next to the basket that Rico might.
Oh,
barely
very
missed it.
nice.
That's the one that makes you think all the time. Like, do I need to go left or right of it
Yep.
when you're approaching this community? If that wasn't there, this hole would just be even easier. This is a Z Challenger OS, one of those Chris Dickerson runs. Very overstable for a putter.
Looks like it's pin high left in the circle.
Barry, maybe you can get some magic from hole 2 again. Hits that one I was
Oh,
talking about.
no. So you still got a jump putt at it.
Yeah. I'm going to try not to hit that tree in the middle. And I'm going to just lay it up under the basket. Ooh.
Ooh.
I forgot about that.
That was a very nice sit.
Yeah, for sure. Barry for his par, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Looking back up the hill. Probably about a 30-footer playing like 45, 50. Just gonna hit
Oh,
the pole in.
no. The punishment
What is
for
that?
leaving it
That's why I
short.
hit that tree and
Oh.
Really good tee shot. No instruction.
And that was the difference in between yours landing and his landing.
Exactly, yeah. So that's what. There's a lot of slopes on this course, a lot of sloped greens, and makes you really think about where you want to land the disc coming in, which I like.
Yeah.
Challenges your mind just a little bit more.
I guess it just forces you to miss the putt high rather than low.
Which is always the better miss for sure.
Oh, definitely. It just makes it so much more difficult on this much of an uphill for a putt to
Yeah.
miss high.
Putting back up the hill for his bogey.
Oh, no. Sit down. Oh, my goodness. All the way down the path.
That has to be like all-time slowest roll away. Here he is for his double.
Watching
I
a
believe.
car crash, man. Oh,
Why would he not just can it for
yeah,
double?
and then bangs a
Why would he not?
60-footer to save the double bogey. Oh, boy.
Dylan. Rico for birdie, I believe.
Think so. Very nice.
Very good one. That's one of the tougher holes in the front nine for sure. It's just very weird off the tee.
Nice to see him get that one after a rough couple of pars that could have been birds.
Good back-to-back for him too. Hole 9, par 3, 276 feet. 2 lines, either left of this initial tree, which is a forehand that finishes at the end and hits a good skip, or a backhand hyzer flip down the right side, or what I personally go with is a forehand flex down the right side to keep that river not in play. I think Rico's going Firebird down the left. With the left side play, if you hit a tree and kick left, you're almost guaranteed to go out of bounds. The river is very close on the left side.
Until you get about halfway down, and then it kind of bubbles out.
Yep. Like that looks a
Oh,
little hit
boy.
something, and I think it's
A
gonna.
little earlier, and he wanted that left side.
I think it's gonna find OB, but I can't really remember. Yeah, I'm going zone flex down this right side to try to keep it safe and not go OB. I kind of rip it over and almost hit that initial tree. Get a good
Oh,
skip.
wow.
Yeah.
That looked pretty fortunate.
Yeah, there's a little. That's the classic Ryan Monn jump right there.
Yeah.
Dylan's going hyzer flip Luna down this right side. It's more of the traditional play you see, and just needs to. Oh, it's gonna get a kind of a
Looks
rough
like
kick.
Still
Yeah.
flues down there.
Barry probably going rock, I would assume. I was talking to him after this hole, and he said this rock was made well before I was born.
I bet so.
He said like 1997.
Looks like it's just in the edge and the right.
Now I'm unsure if Rico was OB or not. I think he was, might have been OB. I think this is a forehand Mako. So I'm trying to hold the turn. My Might be a little inside. I think it's gonna end up, yeah, it's gonna
Oh
cut
boy.
rolling
Oh no.
to about 35.
Too much spin on that one. And a little too much angle.
Trying to line up this one, just trying to lay it up. My brain was like, no, you gotta run it. So then I throw it far. It's still like 10 feet though. It's
Didn't
not,
leave it short though.
exactly, it's not bad. Dylan,
That's all that matters.
From his woods lie, it looked like he has something. He's gonna kind of toss it up and.
Ooh.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, he would have made that. I would have been.
Wow.
Barry from a similar position is also
Oh,
almost going to make
man.
it.
2 good runs from 100 feet.
Rico from behind the tree.
Oh man.
In a rough hole. Now what you want to see after back-to-back birdies, just to take it. Oh, no time taken. Cans it.
Boom.
Double bogey. So he was OB off the
Yep.
first tee shot. Letting them go because my putter was wet. So. That's going to do it for the front 9. I'm sitting at 4 under. Barry's sitting at 3 under. Rico's sitting at even. And Dylan Seppala sitting at +1.
We'll see you on the back 9.